Hello, dear students and friends. To learn, every individual will have his own or her own style. Today, we will try to understand the different learning style. We can usually remember by the word VARK. VARK. V stands for visual learning. Nearly 80 to 90% of the present day generation are visual learners. They can remember and understand through the visual media using the eyes to a great extent. That means they have to look for the diagram, they have to look for the chart, they have to look for the videos or animations, look for the teacher's movement, voice, the diagram that he or she writes on the blackboard. That will be easy for them to understand. So they are called visual learners. Visual learners should increase to observe the videos, right? Animations or even the diagrams. Then the second one, audio learners. These are the learners who actually can learn very efficiently when they use their ears. Okay, and these visual learners have to give more importance while listening to the lectures given by the teachers, or they can also just read loudly so that they can listen, right? And sometimes the best way for the visual learners, the audio learners, is to read it out. So, and also have the active listening during the class hours. Then read and write learners, okay, or read and write learners. So these students should always try to write down certain important points when the teacher actually writes on the board or gives emphasis on some words or formulas. Similarly, while reading the text, they can underline that or highlight that. So reading is the most effective method for certain people, so they should give more emphasis for reading. And also it is connected with writing. That means they have to jot down some important points in their own notebooks. So preparing short notes is the best way for these learners. Then K stands for kinesthetic learners. These learners actually learn only by the hands-on experience. They should do some experiment, dismantle it, assemble it, then it will be very easy for them. My dear friends, please remember all the four types of learning style can be synthesized. One can actually learn very effectively using all the four methods. That means visual learning, audio learning, then read and write learning, and also kinesthetic. My sincere appeal to all the students, whether they are taking IAS or KAS or degree or PU, please try to understand your own learning style and enhance it. In addition, also learn how to learn very effectively using all the four methods. Thank you. At the same time, I want to stress one more thing. Usually, depending upon the learning style, depending upon the time which is most important or prime for you, we classify the learners into two kinds: the day parrots and night owls. For some students, if they study during the early morning hours, they can understand and retain it in their brain for a very long time. They are called day parrots. Day parrots can give very prime time only in the morning, maybe from 4 to 6. Similarly, the night owls have to define time, prime time, during night hours. So please remember, depending upon your experience, if you learn during early morning hours, you are a day parrot, give prime time for the learning during those hours. If you are a night owl, that means if you learn during night time, if you can remember and understand very clearly, devote the entire night time for learning. That means during maybe from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. depending upon your daily routine. Thank you.